Welcome again to Late Night Music Club. I'm Ryan Pressman and I'm still here. Not fired yet, f***ers. Last week we had Blue Noise, so if you like them, we got Angels on the Battlefield this week, who sound nothing like them, so never mind. Here's Angels on the Battlefield with their song, A Dance with Angels. Hey everybody, welcome back to Late Night Music Club. That was Angels on the Battlefield with their song A Dance with Angels. Guys, thank you for coming down.
Thank you very much for having us.
That was a great performance, really dug it. You want to tell us a little bit about yourselves, about the band, how you guys got together?
Well, Carlos and I are pretty new to Los Angeles. I moved here a little over a year ago, and
I moved here like 3 months ago in December.
Yeah, so we're actually quite, recently acquainted. And band started back in Long Island, and it was the remnants of a project that I was in, and it kind of just fell apart slowly. And I had a whole bunch of material that I still wanted to work with, so I kind of just decided to go out on my own. And then I decided right after starting Angels on the Battlefield that I wanted to make my way out here to LA.
Yeah, I kind of had the same dreams, following the music career, and I just met her over here. I came across his webpage on the internet and kind of like sent him a message, with a video of my material as well, and he liked it. So we interviewed at a coffee shop and kind of clicked.
We had a little bit of a mandate.
Yeah.
So you come from Long Island, start a new band, go on OkCupid, find this guy, end up going and
That's
starting.
pretty much how it went.
End up doing a band instead.
He lied about his bra size, though.
I mean, you have to sound appealing at first.
Of course, yeah, of course. So then that kind of just came together really nicely for you guys. You're from all corners of the world.
Yeah, pretty much. The bassist, Frank, who unfortunately couldn't make it tonight, he's also from Long Island. So
Okay, cool.
I've been working with him for a while, and him and I actually met a couple years ago because he was in another band that my band that I was in, played with, and we kind of just happened to be on the same bill quite a bit, and just kind of became friendly. And when I decided to do Angels on the Battlefield, he was pretty much my first pick.
Awesome. Yeah, thanks for showing up, Frank.
Yeah, Frank.
How'd you come up with the name, Angels on the Battlefield?
I kind of just went through a whole bunch of different ideas. I pretty much just spent a week just writing down anything that came to mind. And since I decided to go with an instrumental project, I felt like the name and the song title should pretty much just kind of paint a picture by themselves, but without making it too obvious or direct, so where it's something that the listener or the observer can kind of make for themselves to kind of put together.
So some kind of image that you can put in people's brains that kind of sticks with them.
Pretty much. Actually, I kind of, every now and again, I'll go to different people and talk to them about the band name, and I'll say, what image comes to your mind? And I've never, ever, ever gotten the same answer twice.
You've never gotten Angels on a battlefield or anything like that?
Well, I get something a little bit more descriptive than just, oh yeah, they're angels on a battlefield.
It sounds like you know some very imaginative people.
Yeah. Well, what do you think of when you hear Angels on the Battlefield? Paint me a picture.
Okay, I think of Joseph Engels, the guy who was friends with Karl Marx, who was writing the Communist Manifesto, and he's on a battlefield. That's what I think of.
It's 1917. Still Russian Revolution.
It's like 1880s, 1860s.
It's a time warp,
Somebody
man.
check me. There's 1849. 48. Thank you, Steve. Steve's our sound guy. So I think of Joseph Engels on the battlefield. So there's a different answer for you.
I've never gotten that one.
I think of Joseph Engels on Xbox Live playing Battlefield. That's what I think of. He's like cursing out little 13-year-olds.
In Russian.
In Russian. Is he Russian? He's not Russian. He's like German, I think. Who knows? Who cares? This guy's dead anyway. Why don't you tell us a little bit about the song you just played, A Dance with Angels?
It's pretty much just us taking a step back from what we normally do and just trying something different, because most of our stuff is pretty heavy, it's pretty aggressive, and it's a lot more progressive, where there's a lot of time signature changes and there's a lot more going on with all the instruments. But we kind of wanted to just do something that was a little bit more melodic and like low-key, just because, I want to do something different every now and again instead of just doing the same thing over and over.
The instrumental aesthetic, is that something, that sounds like something you had planned from day one. That's kind of something you went into it with.
Yeah, that was always the idea. I think we're all pretty much of the mindset that taking out the lyrical content kind of gives the listener and the observer more freedom to make a message and paint a picture themselves. And at the same time, what we do is we're not too overly flashy with what we do. which I think appeals to a wider audience rather than just people who play, say, guitar or people who just play drums, which, not a lot of people do other than with like a movie score.
I could see that. I could definitely see your stuff and coupled with some media, a movie or video game, some kind of visual art. You guys have been out here for a while. Do you have any gigs coming up? Any shows?
No, not right now. We're just like working on composing the songs and like making them, sound powerful and metal. So we're just still working on the craft,
But we always update our website, which is aotbband.com. And
aotbband.com. It's going to be right above our arms. We're holding it up. It's very heavy. I should look at that camera and say that. aotb.com. I don't know what camera to look at. AOTB. Go to it. Gig announcements.
Yeah, gig announcements,
Yeah.
music, free music, by the way.
Yep.
Oh, there you go. What more could you
Videos,
want?
pictures.
What kind of pictures?
Well,
Go and check it out. Find out for yourself. Secret password? Nope. Just go and put it in the link, and it's gonna work just fine. JD, Carlos, thank you guys so much for coming out and talking to us and playing for us. Frank, no thanks to you. Good job, Frank.
yeah, Frank.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for
Thank
showing up,
you.
Frank. Guys, once again, lovely to have you.
Thank you.
One
very
Thanks,
much.
Ryan.
Absolutely. No problemo. I don't know how to end this. Ah! Thanks for joining us again on Late Night Music Club. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel that we are currently on right now. You're watching it. Also, be sure to check out Crooks and Liars and Amped, the Amped blog that is, for more music news, reviews, and other good stuff from behind the scenes. If you're interested in liking us on Facebook, that's a great idea. Facebook.com/Late Night Music Club. That's where you want to go. Want more Angels on the Battlefield? Links in the description. Go check it out, man. Woman? Trans man? Trans woman? See you later. Night. Should I do another one?